Oh boy. All right, here we go. Probably. Yeah. Okay, today is the day before Election Day. Day before Election Day, and I'm going to make another video. And I don't know. Who cares? I'm going to show my t shirt. It says Canada. Yep. Canada looks better every day. You know, based upon our two candidates that we have running for president, I would move up to Canada because if they are neither one of them are any good. One is better than the other, but one is a little slightly better than one is better than the other one. But I'll tell you what. But anyway, I'd be moving to Canada. But oh, one thing I need to say is that I'm probably gonna use some language some people won't like. But anyway, so you know, might not like the language. I'm sorry. I apologize now for saying some words you won't like, but I'll try not to. I'll try to keep it clean as I can. Sometimes I won't. But anyway, here goes. But anyway. So anyway, I'm going to make this another video because I'm going to talk about both candidates for president, both of the main, from both Republicans and Democrats. Anyway, if you support Hillary, it's like, what the crap are you thinking? I mean, are you even thinking? You know? Oh, she would do awesome. No, she won't do awesome. She'd absolutely be awful. You know, you obviously do not have to get a job, never had to, you know, you don't have to get a job or look for a job or try to get a job because the last 8 years have taught us anything, it is making it harder for people to get decent jobs. You know, if you voted for idiot, if you voted for DA, for idiot, then you obviously don't need to look for a job, do you? Or you don't need to get a good, decent job. You know, because you must already have one. If you vote for him, then you obviously don't have to worry about a job, about getting one. You obviously have one. You know, but there's millions of people that have to do that. Have to try to find a job, like myself. You know, I've had, idiot has been president ever since I graduated from college. You know, it should be a lot easier to get a good, decent job than it is now with idiot as president. You know, and believe me when I say idiot, I'm putting it nicely. You don't want me to say other words that I might say, that I might call them, that would be, might make some of you upset when I use. But anyway, if we elect Hillary, she's going to continue the same thing. She is a liar. She has lied since she was on the committee with trying to get Nixon in Watergate. You know, and we all know She didn't have to do that, but she did it anyway. She lied. She lied about Nixon, to get him. But that's the kind of person she is. That is the kind of person Hillary Clinton is. She will lie and say anything to get what she wants. Okay? And if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. But ask yourself this question. How did Bill and Hillary Clinton go from being flat broke, which is what she said she was, when they left the White House, when Bill went from being president to ex-president, and Hillary said they were flat broke? How did they go from being flat broke to being worth $300 million total, in the years since then to this point? How do you get $300 million in assets when you were flat broke and the only income you has is as an ex-president and a Secretary of State? How do you do that? $300 million, they don't pay $1 million a year for ex-presidents. Heck, they don't even pay $1 million a year to be a president, and they don't pay millions of dollars to be Secretary of State either. So how'd she do it? I'll tell you how. She peddled influence. She sold our policy. She sold to change our policy. She sold those to countries that don't exactly love America. Countries in the Middle East that treat women like crap, that throw gay people off of buildings. They gave the Clinton Foundation millions of dollars to change our policy, and that's exactly what happened. Our policy was changed because of that, because they went around selling influence and Hillary Clinton changed our policy because of that. They donated millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation, millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation, and changed our policy towards those countries because of those donations. She was in charge of the State Department. She was in charge of changing our policy towards foreign countries who donated millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation and to them so that they could make money. Clintons made money because of that. And do you think it's right? Do you think it's right that we would have a more favorable foreign policy to countries that do that give women have no rights? Women have next to no rights in these countries. They can't drive. They can't go out in public with anybody other than their husband. There's a lot of things they can't do. They have to dress in the Muslim garb all the time, wherever they're out in public. Good grief. Do you people think who are voting for Hillary think at all about what's going on? Do you think at all about what's going to happen as a result if she gets elected? Because if you try to get a job now, if you think getting a job now is easy, if you think it's hard now, just wait. She would make it a lot worse if she's elected president. If she's elected president, it's going to be a lot harder to get a decent job. You might as well like working at crappy places because that's the only place you're going to be finding jobs open at to be able to do. But then again, and let's talk about the rights of gay people in these foreign countries. They don't even have the right to live. If they suspect they're gay, they throw them off of buildings for being gay. They don't even know if they're gay or not. They don't care. They don't care if they aren't gay. Well, we'll just throw them off of buildings anyway. We'll kill them anyway. These are the countries that she took money from. Those are the countries that she took millions of dollars from. Think about it. Think about the fact that, they deny rights to certain groups of people, and you guys hate the Republicans for not liking people who are gay. Well, I don't see any Republicans wanting to kill people who are gay just for being gay. I don't see that ever happening. That's never been the case. That's never been the belief of Republicans. Republicans never believe that would be true. That should be true. They would never want gay people to be killed just for being gay. But they do that in those countries that Hillary's taken money from. Think about it. But you think it's all terrible that, Republicans are terrible because they don't want gay people to get married. Well, it's a lot better than killing them. Not wanting to get married is a lot better than wanting them dead. So, so do you think that Hillary should be doing that? That Hillary should be taking money from that? Then why vote for her? Why support her? How much time do I have? Yeah. So, but anyway, that's enough talking about Hillary for now. Let me talk about the other major political candidate who's running. Probably will. Who might? Trump. To those of you who supported Trump right away, what the crap were you thinking? What the crap was going through your head when you decided that you were going to support Trump? When you had all the other Republican candidates running, out of all of them, you decided to support Trump. It's like, okay, let's do we got somebody who pisses off Republicans, to an extreme amount. So, hey, let's support the Republican who's going to piss off Democrats just as much as the president pisses off Republicans. Is that what you thought? Is that what was going through your head when you were saying, hey, let's support Trump, Because it must have. It's like, no, we need to bring Republicans and Democrats together. Not piss off Democrats just as much as dumbasses pissed off Republicans. We don't need to do that. We don't need to make it worse or just as bad. We need to have a Republican who's going to bring Democrats and Republicans together. John Kasich would have done that. But no, you had to support Trump. He's the only, which, and, for the most part, I don't support. But if I was absolutely had a gun to my head and I said, well, you got to vote for somebody, well, he would be the one I'd vote for. Only because he's better than Hillary, only because he's better than the Green Party candidate, only because he's better than the Libertarian candidate, you know, only because he would be the best of the four people. But that's it, you know. But no, you weren't thinking when the first people who supported Trump were not thinking either. You know, you should have thought, hey, you know what? We need to bring Republicans and Democrats together. Who is going to do that? The best job of that of all the Republican candidates. And John Kasich would have done that. Democrats would have supported Kasich. Democrats would have voted for him over Hillary. You know, there's no chance that Hillary would have any chance at all if John Kasich had been the Republican nominee. I mean, did you think about that? Probably not. You know, you didn't think about that when you started supporting Trump either, did you? No, you didn't. So anyway, but, you know, we're screwed. Well, we're not really screwed, but, there's a lot of, you know, with Trump, it might even be worse. No, it probably won't be worse than it is with Obama, but, you know, he's going to piss off a lot of Democrats. It's like, oh, brother. But anyway, oh, man. Oh, yeah, getting back to my shirt. Canada looks better every day. I would want to move up to Canada, except they've got idiots up there too. They elected Trudeau Jr. What? You know, Pierre Trudeau, when he was Prime Minister of Canada, he was terrible. He was awful. You know, then they elected his son to be Prime Minister. It's like, so Canada's screwed. They screwed up royally. You know, oh my gosh, I would move up to Canada if I could, but no, because they're a bunch of, some people up there are idiots too, just like we have, who elected our last, who had to elect the first black president. Gee, that was really smart, wasn't it? You know, if you don't have a job, well, it serves you right if you voted for an idiot. You know, and if you vote for Hillary and you continue to not get a job, well, it serves you right. She wins election. But anyway, some people probably won't like my commentary. I don't care. I don't give a crap. You know? You guys can tell me how much you don't like my what I say, what I have to say. You know, but you know, I don't care what you have to say. You know, go ahead and say it anyway. You know, but you guys haven't. You know, how many of you guys have had a college degree and had a hard time trying to find a job? And you still voted for Obama. Well, it serves you right. It serves you right for voting for that idiot and not having a decent job. Because that's exactly what he's done. That is exactly what he has caused. That is exactly what is the result of electing the first black president. You know, we elect the first woman president, and we're screwed even worse. things are going to be even worse if Hillary gets elected. You know, if you don't think that, you know, oh man, oh, it just, we've got so many idiots in our country, so many idiots who don't think that, who don't think period, basically, a lot of times, you know, and if you're like, and if you watch this video and you're like, well, yeah, you're one of them. Well, you know, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have Hillary or Obama or Trump would be the nominee. Okay, I would have voted for. I would have supported the person who would have brought Republicans and Democrats together, so we can heal from Obama. We can work together. We can come back and work together to get things done. But no, he didn't get the nomination. The person who I wanted didn't get the nomination, so we're kind of stuck with what we got. You know, we're stuck with Hillary or Trump. You know, and Gary Johnson's a complete idiot, and Jill Stein is a Green Party candidate, and there's no way I would vote for either one of them, ever. So anyway, you know, so we're not going to get the person who would do the best job. We're going to get the person who will either do a crappy job, or we'll get someone who will get things better somewhat. Yeah. But I still believe that we need to come together as a nation. We've got too many people who are too angry and too ticked off at the other party that I don't even know how much Trump would be able to get done, even if he does win. If he does win, the Democrats are going to want to stop him at every chance they get. You know, and if John Kasich had been elected president, he would be able to work with Democrats to get something done, something accomplished. And that's something, you know, you Trump supporters didn't think about at the time he started supporting him, you know. So there you go. You know, we're either going to get somebody who gets Democrats so pissed off that they do everything they can to stop him, or we're going to have somebody who's going to make things worse. So which one? That's our choices. Those are our two choices for president, for our next president. Someone who the other side is going to work hard, as hard as they can to stop him, or someone who's going to make things worse. So which ones are you people going to support? Great. We're going to probably get nowhere for the next 4 years. You know, yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Democrats and Republicans who support Hillary and support Trump. Thank you. Thank you for, you know, with Trump, it might get better, might get a little better. But with Hillary, I know it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. She is a liar. She is a criminal, you know. But you Democrats think, oh, no, she's awesome, she's wonderful. She will tell you anything to get your vote. She will tell you anything. You know, she will lie to you to her face. She will look you right in the eye and tell you a big fat lie. And you don't understand that. You just, you know, you put on the blinders, You put on the blinders. Oh no, no, no! Hillary's awesome. Oh, I love Hillary. I love Hillary. Oh, she's just awesome. She's great. You know, you aren't seeing the truth. You aren't seeing her history. You aren't seeing the fact that she's been lying since the early 70s. Early 70s. I was a little child back then. You know, I was a little tyke. You know, I was a little guy. But yet, she's been lying to people since then. She would, oh my gosh. Can't you understand that? Can't you supporters think for a change? You know, can't you think about what's going on, what's happening? The fact that she attacked and destroyed destroyed the people, the women who accused her husband of sexual harassment and rape. She attacked them. She destroyed their lives, or tried to. You know, and can't you understand that? Can't you understand that this woman will do anything for power? Will do anything to have the power of being president, or the power that she's been given sometimes? Can't you understand that? Can't you think about and understand all these women who accused her husband of rape and sexual harassment? It's like, how can there be a conspiracy of several different women all saying the same thing, all saying pretty much that Bill Clinton sexually harassed them or raped them? How can it be a Republican conspiracy against him when you have all these different women who never met each other come up with this? And Hillary just tried to destroy their lives. She didn't just try to not discount what they were saying. She tried to destroy their lives completely, totally. You know? And here's another thing to think about. You know, how many of you know a 12-year-old girl that wanted to have sex with a man, with a lot older guy? Do you know anyone? Do you know any 12-year-old girl that would want to do that? Do you know any girl that would want to have sex with a man? The 40-year-old with a guy who's in his 30s or 40s, but yet, okay, guess what? Hillary defended a guy who did that. Hillary defended a guy that raped a 12-year-old girl, and she said, Hillary said that girl wanted it, that girl wanted to have sex with that guy. She got him off Hillary got that guy off almost completely. He had 2 months of prison during his trial. He was in prison for 2 months during his trial, and the only sentence he got from the charges that, his rape charges were time served. That was it. She got him off completely. She got him almost completely off for raping a 12-year-old girl. And the 12-year-old girl has been damaged, she can't have kids. She's in her, 50s, 40s, 50s now. She's never had any children because of that. Because of the rape that Hillary defended her rapist. Think about that. Think about the fact that woman has never been able to have kids because of the guy that Hillary defended. Oh my gosh. I mean, how do you people sleep at night? How do you Hillary supporters sleep at night? Do you just stick your head in the sand and pretend that, just ignore everything, ignore the truth about her? Is that what you do? You have to do that to be able to sleep at night. Because if you didn't, the truth about Hillary would keep you up at night. The truth about Bill and Hillary keep you up at night. Bill Clinton lost his law license for lying to a grand jury. Hillary did too. Think about that. Think about the fact that, they can't be lawyers anymore. Why in the world do you guys not understand that? Why in the world do you support someone as despicable as Hillary Clinton for president? This is a woman who should not even be elected crossing guard at a school, much less president of the United States. But yet, she's got a lot of people that love her. Oh, Hillary, you're awesome. You're wonderful. She has one face in public and one in private. She talks about young black males. She talked at one time about young black males being super predators. It's like, oh my gosh. You people don't get it. You people don't understand that you either don't have a job and want to be on and are on welfare and want to be on welfare, or you already have a job and have a great job that you're never going to lose. Because that's probably, But if you ever have to find a job, forget it. Forget finding a great job under Hillary. Unless you're a friend of hers and she gets you a position that you wouldn't have gotten. But, oh my gosh. Man, people who support Hillary seem like they are so stupid. They just refuse to understand the truth about her. They refuse to look at that or think about it. Oh, Hillary's awesome. She's wonderful. She's a wonderful person. But yet, she's done all these terrible things. Is Trump a saint? I'm not going to say that. No. Trump is not a saint. Trump is far from perfect. Because every time you bring up, the truth about Hillary, oh, he's sexual harassed. How can we have someone who sexual harasses women like Trump? Hey, if it was up to me, Trump wouldn't be the Republican nominee either. Let's talk about Bernie Sanders for instance too. Let's talk about the fact that he never even had a chance. Hillary and her minions didn't even allow him to get a chance to win the nomination. He never even had a chance to win the nomination. They fixed it completely, 100%, that Bernie Sanders was never going to get the chance to be the Democratic nominee over Hillary. He never had the chance. And if the other three guys thought they had any chance, I don't believe they had any chance against Hillary. I don't know. But, If it had been in one of the, you know, if it had been Jim Webb versus Trump, I probably would have voted for Jim Webb. You know, former Secretary of the Navy. It's like, okay, hey, might, you know, I know he supports the military. Know he's good that way. Let's see. So I might have supported him then instead of Trump. But, oh, you know, Hillary's a cheater. She has to cheat her way to be able to get what she wants. There's a long list of people who are dead dating back from when Bill was governor of Arkansas and Hillary was the first lady of Arkansas. There's a long list of people who are dead, okay? And how many of those, you know, of people who are friends, who are acquaintances, or who got in the way of Bill and Hillary, how many of those people do you think, you know, it was just a coincidence? You know, you probably just think, people who support Hillary probably just think, oh, it's just a coincidence that they died like that. That they died, that all these people died under mysterious circumstances. Yeah, right. You know, but they don't think, but you don't think that some of these people were, you know, were murdered under orders, you know, from orders of Bill and Hillary? You don't think that a lot of those people were killed were murdered intentionally because they were got in the way of Bill and Hillary? You know, there's a long list of people. You can look it up on I think on YouTube. I think you're on YouTube. You can look it up. And see. But anyway. Anywho. But, you know, but you people who support Hillary, you know, it's like, come on, use the thing between your ears for a change, okay? You know, if you think that's insulting, yeah, you're right. But then again, you know, have you really thought about the things she's done? The things she's said? You know, the things she stands for? You know? You're like, oh, Trump's sexually harassing women is a lot worse. No, it's not. Supporting an evil organization and calling the founder of that evil organization a hero, you know, yeah, that is, I think that's a little bit worse than someone who sexually harassed women and apologized for it too. And, you know, Trump's not perfect, but he's apologized for the things he's done in the past that, you know, where he knows he's screwed up. But Bill and Hillary, have they ever done that? No. Did she apologize to the families for her screwing up and leaving 4 people dead in Benghazi? No, she didn't. She didn't apologize to the family and say, oh, I'm sorry I screwed up. No, she blamed it on a video. She lied to their face. She lied to them. You know, can't you people understand that? Can't you people who support her understand she lied? She lies all the time to people. But no, you don't understand that. You can't think about that. You can't understand that. Oh my gosh. So anyway, but I'm not, you know, it's going to be screwed no matter who wins. Hillary wins, Trump wins. You know, Democrats are gonna want to kill Trump. You know, he's already had an assassination attempt on his life even already. You know, so, but I don't know. But, you know, if you Democrats think that would be a great idea, well, okay, go ahead. If you don't like Trump, yeah, then you'll like Mike Pence a lot better. So, but you might not, but I would. I would love Mike Pence as the president. That would be awesome, I think. So if you hate Trump, you know, you get somebody who's even someone who you will hate, probably dislike even more. Anyway, see you later. Bye.